Hi, it's Dr. Maggie Perry with Tell Me What You're Proud Of. Today is the third session with client Jared. And so this month we're talking about experiential avoidance and trying to avoid avoidances. And so, Jared, can you tell us more about how you're doing? Let's just start there.
Yeah, I mean it's been a challenging I would say it's been a challenging couple of months just because I felt like I have been doing sorry, let me just start all over right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think that I think for me it's been a challenging couple of months just because I've been um engaging in avoidance in a lot of my activities. I felt like, for example, I used to be an avid cyclist, and now it just really takes a lot for me to just even take my bike out. And I can blame I feel like I can blame coronavirus all I want, but at the same time, this just feels like the best opportunity to get as much writing out as possible, especially when I'm at home alone. And it was something that I thought about, a year before, once this whole coronavirus pandemic definitely hit. And the other thing is just the other thing I forget. I forget
Okay,
what
no
my other
problem.
thing was,
Why
but
don't why don't I respond to that before we move on to the other thing you're hoping to talk about and the other area of avoidance? So a lot of times when we're thinking about avoidance, it's easy to beat yourself up. A lot of people go straight to self-criticism about the things that they're avoiding, particularly when they have awareness of the things they're avoiding. But I like to think about it as like everybody's doing the best they can at all times. So there's likely contextual factors, either externally or internally, that are contributing to whatever behavior you're engaging in any given time. So let's kind of like back up and think that through. So basically, the behavior that is values driven for you is riding your bike, maybe say like on a daily basis. Would that be true?
yes, I mean 6 days a week, 5, 6 days, yeah, almost on a daily basis, I'd say, yeah.
Okay. And some part of you is aware that your schedule changed because of the coronavirus, but talk me through what factors you think contributed to avoiding cycling.
Um, well, in the very beginning, I could say that I just, when I was just at home, well, before the whole coronavirus happened, I think it's easier to say it this way is that, I was not at home much at all, actually. And
Yeah.
so every time that I did go back home, it was just like a place of rest, a place to relax, a place of calm, a time to hang out with my dog. And so, um, it didn't really feel like a place where I had a lot of thoughts that would be running through my head. And so I would actually take my bike out, for commuting. So before the whole coronavirus hit, I would be out of my house all the time. So I would always be traveling. I would always be commuting on my bike. I would always be going to different clients' houses. And, I'm a healthcare worker. And so that's what I did, in home support. But every time I did come back home, it was a place to relax, place to, uh, just not think as much, and just to hang out, just some peace and quiet for myself or in our time. And so, once coronavirus hit and the opportunity to stay at home was there, in the beginning, I thought it was a pretty cool thing. It was pretty novel, I guess you can say, because I went on a gaming bender, which could have been like the start of this whole process. Um, and after going through that gaming bender, it's just been, I don't know, it's just been tough just trying to get my bike out.
Yeah.
Except for the fact that every time that we have to ride with friends, or I mean, a group ride with friends. So,
Yeah, so tell me, so basically the function of your cycling used to be both commuting and I imagine a time to clear your head.
mhm.
And and your home was really a safe space, a place to get rest and restore, and you weren't spending so much time there that you really had to navigate a number of different emotional experiences with yourself.